there are two sides to this. One is, are we at that point where we need a booster? And so I think that being prepared to make boosters is a good thing, but we really don't have the evidence, at least in the United States, where we're seeing vaccine failures or we're seeing waning in immunity such that it's time to deploy a booster, if you will. So it's consistent with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, as well as the Centers for Disease Control, and also the World Health Organization. We're just not there yet, but we need to prepare. But we don't have the evidence that it's time for a booster. The other thing about boosters is we need to determine what type of booster are we going to use. There may be a booster where one vaccine is used to boost that same vaccine, or it may be a totally different vaccine to boost another vaccine. So these types of studies are being done, but the evidence is not there yet.
When will we get the evidence?
I think once these studies are completed, I would say probably months to complete these studies. But at the same time, what we need is surveillance, looking at surveillance across the globe to determine if we're seeing significant vaccine failures. We're just not seeing that now. The vaccine failures are really low at this time for the current vaccines that have been deployed. So until that shifts, I don't think it would be prudent to deploy a booster dose. Again, it is important to prepare those boosters.
Right, but how do you then think about, the question of what the WHO is saying essentially, that right now there's a lot of the world that hasn't even received their first jabs. And so it's important that manufacturing facilities are focused on providing supplies and, countries, especially the developed countries, come together in essentially helping out the developing side with their vaccination needs.
There's no question that a pandemic in itself, the definition is that it's global. And so we really do have to address the issue of the disparity with regions that haven't even received one dose yet. Because again, when we see these variants in areas where we're seeing the variants increase, those are in areas where the individuals have not been vaccinated. Even in the United States, the increase in hospitalizations and cases we're seeing in the United States are in the unvaccinated. So yes, I don't disagree with the WHO that we do need to look at this from a global perspective, and we don't have vaccines, even one dose, in much of the world.